So, good night. Oh, good night. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to H.O.R Season 10, Round 13 at Spa tonight. I'm joined by the lovely Mitch. How
Yes,
are
good
you?
evening, Mike. I'm okay, and you, man?
I'm good, mate. I am good. So,
Nice.
last week we had Britain and Hungary. There were two decent races, not great. I guess we say that a lot of the time nowadays, Mitch, but that is
Yeah,
the sad reality of this game. But hopefully Spa and Italy, two tracks where overtaking is quite frequent, so we should have a bit of entertainment tonight. Brock is
yeah.
officially halfway to securing his title match. Do you think he can hold on and win it?
Phew. Odds are looking good for him, but still, anything can happen. But yeah, probably he can. Just have
Definitely.
to
It'll be a
watch.
late charge if anyone can beat them, that is for sure. And they will
Yeah, I
definitely
think.
need assistance of some DNFs.
Yeah, no, that will help. So
hmm
as long as you keep your head calm, your head cool, as they say. So ice water on your head. So yeah, okay.
Definitely.
No, but
So just good evening to everyone in the chat.
yeah,
Thanks for joining us. We hope you stay along and watch. But yeah, Mitch, last time we were here was the SFR HOR race, um, which HOR won, so that's good. A few of the guys will be ready to get going on that victory. But who do you think could take the victory tonight, Mitch? I saw a stat. Apparently, this will be Jensen's 100th win if he win, or no, 100th podium if he gets on the podium. Do you think he can do that?
yeah. I think he can do that maybe tonight. Yeah. Yes. Uh, I don't know. Chris, I don't know if he goes good around here.
hmm
Yeah, it's Belgium. Thinking of last week, Hungary, I think. So yeah,
Yeah.
um, yeah, but yeah, I think Pedro also you got a podium a few years ago. If I'm, well, I don't
Don't
know.
put that
Well,
out there, Mitch. Don't. No one needs to know that. No one needs to know. Um, but yeah, I think
um,
we're
no
getting
Adam
underway now.
tonight.
No Adam tonight, which is sad.
Yeah,
Obviously, a kid is more important than HR, which is a disgraceful thing to know.
yes, it is.
HR is life.
Yes, for sure. Uh,
Yeah, but rain is not too shy around here, Mitch. I think quite a
yeah.
lot of the time you will have some sort of rain. So hopefully that plays in. I think we haven't had a wet race all season.
Yeah, no, haven't. Yeah,
I think a lot of DNFs if it's wet, Mitch. I think it's just one of those tracks where
yeah, no.
Rouge, Radion, there's just way too many
Oof.
corners that are high speed and will cause you to uh, not functuate
Hmm.
properly.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're just
Sure.
getting ready now, and it will be a dry qualifying.
Hmm.
So we've already got a few Pedro predictions in the chat for him not doing too well. I don't think he's finished second last for a while now, Mitch. So
Yeah, no. He's
do you think he's broke
slipping
that
up. Eh?
curse?
I hope so. Yeah. You always need a Pedro.
So a very straightforward strategy around here. Soft to mediums, mediums to soft. And I think by the way people are already coming out on track, we will have a dry race.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, will be interesting to see, Mitch, what guys are running around here. Will they be running not high downforce, but somewhat
Yeah, I know what you
downforce
mean.
for the Jensen flicking the
Corners.
DRS on and off, giving us a little wave, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah,
straight line speed is very crucial around here, but you still need a good bit of downforce for that middle sector.
yeah,
So, will be interesting to see the difference in between those two setups.
yeah. No, it will be. Yeah.
So Jensen, it's a very long lap around here, Mitch.
Yeah, what like
140 something, and then when it goes under safety car, it's a 2 minute lap time, and then when it's a wet safety car, well, good luck finishing the race within an hour. But
yeah, might fall asleep for that.
oh yeah, definitely will, 100%. But
LOL.
a lot of guys out on
Yeah.
track now, and traffic shouldn't be too big of a thing around here. It's quite easy to get out of the way, I think. But as Jensen sets himself up here for his fast lap, you can see he's going to take a alternate line just to allow himself to get the best exit and the most speed into turn 1. Turn 1 braking as late as possible, down to second gear, staying in second gear quite long throughout that kind of cornering phase, trying to get as much momentum up Rouge here. A very easily flat 8th gear corner. These F1 cars are now not even making that a corner, it's basically a straight line. But down to the first heavy braking zone, Jensen only reaching 206 miles per hour, so that tells me he's already running a more downforce orientated setup.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, more downforce. Help on the tires when you're going on the around the corners instead of like less downforce. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But Jensen's sector 2 here looked pretty solid. No real issues as of yet, and he does set the fastest purple sector, a 113 point something. It just flicked away from me there.
Matterman's right behind him.
Yeah, Matterman's not had a bad lap here. He's, for a guy that's on the medium compounded tire, he's not done anything horrendous yet, and he's definitely done a good job. But into the bus stop chicane, Lewis goes pole with a 142.8. I'm expecting Jensen to be in the low 141s. Yep, 141.3 for Jensen.
See how... Oh, someone spun. Skarma spun.
Oh no, poor Skarma. A lot of DNFs tonight, I'd expect, Mitch.
Brock? Yeah, no.
So Brock only P2, Mitch?
Yeah.
Tyne P3, where is... Boastman P4, is Chris out on a lap? Yes he is, he goes P4 now too. Not too bad, Mitch. So, oh, Fusion taking a bit of a wide line, letting some guys past. Pedro into the pits, SPW is currently on the lap. Though Entex J is on the night lap, so we'll stay on SPW. In his new black Mercedes, Mitch. Oh, a big lockup into the bus stop chicane. But on exit, it's going to be a high, a 142.6. So, not great, but definitely best of the rest so far for SPW. Boastman, good
Yeah.
to know. He set his time on the medium tires, Mitch, and Boastman's a guy which usually struggles in qualifying.
Yeah, no, he does, eh?
So, no one currently on a fast lap right now. Maybe Damien, he's had a bit of a slow lap, so I wonder what happened there.
Yeah, I wonder.
Ronnie is our first retirement.
Okay, yeah.
So, a few iconic H.O.R races around here, Mitch. Obviously, it was the season-ending race 2 seasons ago, the last race, where Jensen claimed his 4th title, and he's not won a title since, Mitch. Do you think that holds any grudges on Jensen? Do you think he maybe doesn't perform well here now because of that?
Sure.
We're just making up
I don't
curses
know.
at the moment.
I don't know, man. Yeah. What? So what? Jensen? Sorry, Mike. What did you say? Like
Jensen's last race where he won a championship was at Spa.
that was 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago now. Yep. As Damien matches Brock's time almost. Just two
Yeah. Okay.
hundredths of a second off.
I'm not sure.
It's just it's not a fact nor fiction question. It's just to throw it up into the air, see if it happens. But he's on pole
Okay.
position now, so I'm sure that will be not a thing.
Yeah, we will have to see. Yeah, still anything can happen, eh? With this championship, Mike. But I think if Brock
can
doesn't
win.
like DNF or anything like that, and he's up there, I don't know, like what's the points gap or something?
I think it's closing
30
in on
points.
100 to 2. It's in between 100 to 200 points. I know that for sure. I will check right now. The standings. Right. So, the gap at the top is 76. So it's not that big. That gap's closed.
Thought it was more closer.
I thought it was bigger.
Thought it was smaller. Okay, and what? 9 races to go? 6?
I could have sworn that gap was bigger. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, anyone out on their second run? Yes, Jensen and Brock are. We'll jump on board with Jensen because he's the closest guy here. So, what do you reckon, Mitch? After the first runs, do you think anyone has a bit more pace in their car, or do you think we'll have a few guys surprise us?
I think hopefully more surprises, to be honest. Yeah.
Right, Jensen is up by about half a tenth. I don't really think we get surprises anymore, Mitch, in this league. I think everything's pretty standard.
Okay.
You can expect Jensen and Brock to be up there, Pedro second last, you know, nothing new. But as Jensen's in the middle sector here. It's crazy how much speed, Mitch, these guys can carry during this middle sector nowadays. Ooh, Jensen very close to spinning, and he has invalidated his lap. Oh, and he's... Ooh.
How did he... Yeah, he was lucky there, eh?
Yeah, a very unlike Jensen mistake there. So, Brock obviously doesn't know about that mistake, but can he capitalize on it? And can he go pole position? Is Tyne on a flyer? Yes, he is. We're right on board with him. So Tyne's 2/10 up. This could be close to pole position, Mitch.
Oh. Yeah. I think Brock lost the car a little bit there. Just a little. But not as bad.
Tyne, pole position, Mitch. He has matched Jensen's time.
Yeah.
To a T.
Wow.
And I understand that the game does go to the 4th decimal place, and that's how it describes the times. Usually Jensen would be on pole position still, but because the game goes to the 4th decimal place, which we obviously cannot see, Tyne is on pole position currently. So Brock only up a little bit, Mitch. Oh, he's switched to down now. He's 2.4 seconds down on the time.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So Boastman has decided to strap on a set of soft tires, and he is just almost gone beside Brock. I mean, Brock to Damien is such a tight gap, Mitch.
Yeah, no, it is.
Pelly on a lap. I think he's set one. He's not too far off Chris. Lewis is 2/10 up. SPW the exact same lap time as Lewis currently. That's mad. It's been a long time since we've seen two people set the exact same lap.
Yeah, no, true.
Oh, Pedro setting a purple sector 1.
Oh, there's hope.
There's no hope.
Is this gonna be a pole?
No, I don't think it's gonna be a pole, but...
This is your second lap, eh?
Yeah.
You set a time.
He didn't set a time yet, but I believe he's invalidated. Oh, Mikey is left.
I'm just pulling my leg. Pulling your leg.
Oh, and Pedro's in the wall. There we go. There goes his pole position, Mitch.
He can get a few more seconds out of that.
Use the wall to just push him on.
Yeah.
Give him a wee boost. I will quickly send Mikey an invite. Well,
okay, cool.
No one of note is on track.
Okay, so let's see. Is this going to be a good lap for Mr. Pedro? Bit scruffy, but
scruffy is an understatement, Mitch. As he goes into the bus stop chicane, he pulls into the pits. Oh, very close to hitting the wall there. Right, so Brock back out on track. Mikey is back, I believe. Matoman currently out on a lap. So, Jensen and Tyne. This is going to be a big one, Mitch. Can those two... Oh, Damien goes pole by 3/10.
That's a surprise, eh?
That is a big surprise. I wouldn't have expected that big of a gap, but
yeah, I know.
Fair play to him. Let's see, Matoman currently on a lap, 0.8 of a second up. As he comes out of the bus stop chicane, it is going to be a P7 for him. A lot of guys so close to each other. Matoman only half a tenth off Chris. So the battle of Skarma and Pedro. Who gets last? Who gets second last? That is the question, isn't it? So Jensen out on the net lap. So is Brock. Brock is closer to starting his lap, so we'll stay on board quickly with him. So Brock will be wanting to take pole position here. Damien's retired, and I think that's all he could have done and hoped for. But Brock, here we go.
Yeah.
This Alfa Romeo has been a rocket ship all throughout this season. We will compare his straight line speed to Jensen's actually, because this will be an interesting one. 205, 206, 207, so he's 1 mile per hour faster than Jensen in the first sector down the main straight. So it might seem a bit useless right now, but in the race that could play a bit of a key.
Oh yes,
because the straights are just way too long around here. So Brock very, very, very committed through there, and now I love this part of the track. A right, then a left. Use up as much of the curbs as possible. And Brock is a 10th up, so that will put him P2 currently. So where will Brock go? Where is Jensen? He is coming into sector 2. One of the Renaults has spun. Wonder if it's Skarma or Tyne. But into the final bus stop chicane here. And Brock to the line. It's a bit of a twitch there, and that's going to be a 1:41.250. P2 is all he can get. Jensen currently up by 1/10 of a second also. And that's only in the first sector. What will he be in the second sector? Matman has retired and
just under half a second or something.
4/10 up. Jensen is 4/10 up.
Yeah, he's flying, right?
Absolutely flying. So this is an easy pole position here if he can hold on to this. Qualifying is now over, so if you're not on a lap, you have missed your opportunity. Jensen to the line, and a 1:40.9 puts him on pole position. He did lose time in that final sector, correct? So
but he got pole, like so
you
far.
can't complain. So Postman,
how's Tyne doing?
Tyne's not doing great. He's currently about 1/2 down, which is not too bad in the first sector. I mean, it's not great, but we'll keep an eye on him now. Postman has invalidated. Chris is 3/10 up, if my eyes do not deceive me. So Tyne to sector 2. What can he do here? Can he challenge Jensen? Can he match Jensen's time again? Oh, he's 2/10 up, Mitch. Maybe he can.
Ooh.
Oh, this is going to be close. So an Alfa Romeo Brock just chilling there. So, Tyne to the line. A bit of a rhyme for your time. Rapper.
Yes.
Okay, so Tyne to the line. Oh, a bit of a spin there, and that is going to cost him a bit of time, and it's a 1:41.3. Oh, 1, sorry. Tyne P3, Brock P4, Chris P5, Boastman P4, SPW P7, Mataman, Pelly, and Lewis round out the top 10 with Pedro P11, Mitch.
What?
This guy has failed to disappoint lately. He has found a bit of pace somewhere.
I think he goes well here though.
I mean, he's got a podium here before in weird circumstances, but definitely a guy to watch out for.
Okay, so that's qualifying done. So now we're gonna take a 5-minute break. So guys, do not ready up. Wait for Chris. Yeah,
Yes,
wait for
definitely.
Chris. He will ready up.
We don't want to do
And
another restart.
yeah, please, please, else you're gonna make me go to sleep.
Yeah,
So
Mitch will come
the
to your
aim is
house.
trying to with my drill rig. Yes, so well, no, well, drilling team. But anyway, guys,
You
yeah,
got your
so
whole pit
not bad.
stop crew.
Yeah, no, got my pit stop crew, got my army. We ready for it.
No problem.
Okay, but yeah, congrats to Jensen with getting pole.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't know, with Brock is starting fourth, eh?
So I've read in
But
the
anyway,
Discord there that he's 4/10 slower than what his practice was, so maybe just didn't hook up the lap.
yeah, bit of traffic.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe,
you
maybe.
just don't know.
But anyway, continue what you're saying, Mitch.
Yeah, so it but doesn't matter where he does qualify, long as he finish in the points and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, that's it. But
not bad.
yeah, not
Got a
bad.
good wee chat out of you there, Mitch.
Okay, well, I
But
think
anyway,
I'm finished.
so all the guys outside the top 10 should probably start on the medium tires. This track is kind of famous for giving up a lot of safety cars in the game, Mitch. Uh, do you remember a few seasons ago? I don't know if you were here, but there was like 5 safety cars, and they last for 3 laps each, which is 15 laps, and there's only 22 laps in a race, so there was only like 5 laps of actual racing. I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind that. It's funny, but it's gonna be quite boring for us if that happens.
no, it will. Do you know what season was, Mike?
Oh, season.
While doing comms with Chris
It was
or
like
by myself?
season 6 or 7, I think. Maybe
Season
even
5, I think I
maybe in
started.
5. I could be wrong. But anyway, so a lot of guys on the outside top 10
Might
have
have been
not
me.
changed tires yet.
Yeah, no.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I definitely would start on the mediums. You'll be a lot quicker near the end. All of the top 10 guys, by the way, on that soft tire. So clearly there is a difference in tire, but I always felt like in the race, the medium was quite a well-performing tire.
Yeah.
It's an easy one stop here. You can push the softs about 10 laps, do 12 on the mediums. But yeah, will be interesting to see, Mitch, what happens. So, after the qualifying, do you have any predictions on the win?
Jensen looks good in qualifying. Um, yeah, I hope he can get the win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Brock and other between him and Jensen. Sorry, change of mind. Maybe I want to see them fight for the win. Who ready up? Okay, Chris. So that's 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So yeah, I want to see them fight.
it's been a weird
Maybe.
season. They've never seemed to be fighting each other.
Yeah, no. Besides 2 weeks ago, but anyway,
Hey, we'll move on,
nothing.
we'll move on.
Yeah,
But
no.
yeah, like that was one time in memory where I can maybe think they have ever really been close to a fight. France as well. So that 1 week we got all our Brock and Jensen action edited away.
Yeah.
So I can now reveal to you the tire choice. And I'm quite surprised to say Pedro, Mikey and Fusion are the only guys on the medium tires.
Sure. Okay. So hopefully a good result for Mr. Pedro for president, yes?
Yes, I'm riding on board with him now. We'll do our usual stint later in the race, Mitch, where we just ride on board with him and talk about how great he is, but we'll save that for later. We'll jump up to the top. What can Chris do? What can Brock do? What can Tyne do? And what can Damien do to stop Jensen? He's been arguably the quickest guy over the past week or so. No, since France. I think Jensen's looked a different driver, Mitch. Have you... Let's talk about real F1 quickly. Have you seen the AlphaTauri livery?
Yeah, I have, eh?
What do you think?
Yeah, it looks nice. I like it.
Yep. I definitely would probably agree with you, Mitch. I think it's simple but nice. I think it looks a lot better in the real life photos rather than the 3D renders, but definitely a nice one. And then obviously the McLaren. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's nice. There was like some rumors of how it could be and stuff like that. But would have been nice that, but still it looks very good, I must say.
Yeah, definitely.
And
we have a
what
Ferrari
do you think?
in the grass. Yeah, I think it's definitely a car in which it's beautiful now, and it's still beautiful, but I think it would have been more beautiful if they changed it up a little bit, because you know, you don't want to see the same livery twice in a row.
Yeah, no, true, eh? But anyway, hopefully it's quick.
Yes,
it should be.
Well, we pray. We don't want them going back to what they were a few seasons ago at the back of the grid with what was Van Doorn's penalty around Belgium, like 70 positions.
Yeah, something stupid like
he was starting halfway down the Camel Straight. But we are getting underway now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights, and we are on the way. Looks like a good start from Jensen. Damien looking like he's got a better start, locking up the right front tire. Jensen leaving him out to dry on that funny coloured stuff over there. But as we go up Eau Rouge for the first time, I think Damien will take the lead of the race. He seems to have gotten a nice run. And even Tyne here. Safety car. We have a safety car already, and Ronnie is out already. And that...
Oh, what happened to Billy? He just spun. I don't know, like...
Wait, what? How's he spun?
What? 5 second penalty for Lewis. I think with colliding with Pelly, if I'm not mistaken.
Lewis and Pelly both got 5 second time penalties there. Interesting. So we have been robbed of a great start there. Damien and Tyne both looking to get the run on Jensen, and nothing happened.
Yeah, really.
But we're already under safety car, Mitch, and I mean, we've had one incident. Doesn't bode well for the rest of the race, does it? The thing about Belgium is, because the lap's so long, you save way too much fuel under safety cars. So anyone that started with kind of a high amount of fuel, Jensen's already on 2.25. That's a Boastman and Chris on 3 laps of fuel. They're going to be really feeling the pain of this safety car. But yeah, anyone pit, I don't think they should, because it's only lap 1, but maybe some guys outside the top 10, Davies, Entex, Skarma and Pelly should all pit for mediums. Jump on board with Davis, see if anyone pulls in. We have a Ferrari and a Haas. Chris and Boastman into the pits. I don't think that was the right call. Oh, hard tires. So they're gonna try take these tires to the end.
Can be done though, eh?
Yeah, it can, but definitely a weird strategy call there, Mitch. The hard tires are really slow around here compared to the mediums and the softs, so yeah, I can't exactly say that I would do that strategy, but a lot of guys seemingly have done it, so yeah, you're giving up a lot of track position. And you have to get past a lot of traffic, so don't think that would have been the call from me. But I'm sure Boastman and Chris are very good at these type of strategies, so hopefully they can do what they need to do and get to the end.
Yeah, no, true, eh? So guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit it. It just helps the channel out a bit.
Make sure to subscribe.
A lot. And subscribe and turn on notifications. H.O.R does racing on Friday and Saturday, and you got OTL that does it on Monday. So yeah, that's good. But yeah, I still have to watch Monday's race, Mike. I'm just halfway through qualifying, so I want to see how you performed and everything like that. But anyway, yeah, but the best is yet to come, man.
Yeah,
It's coming, and you are going to beat those people that think they are quicker than you, even though for now. But wait until a few months until you get sorted, and then locked and loaded, and then you're gonna.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with what you said, Mitch, but we're back here and we are gonna go another lap on the safety car, and I'll update you. Jensen's already saved an extra lap of fuel. Chris and Boastman both done the same. So a lot of guys saving a lot of fuel here. You can see a few guys are like revving their engines a bit to try and heat them up, get a bit of stuff done. And I've just accidentally flicked onto this man, but Pedro P7, Mitch, on the medium tires.
That's not bad.
That is really good. I mean, what?
Yeah, well, Adam, if you're watching, please comment below and tell me what you think, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely let us know what you're thinking of Pedro getting a nosebleed. He's all the way up here. But,
yeah.
I mean,
but hopefully...
Yeah. Go.
Yeah. Hopefully Pedro can do well. Long as no incidents and stuff like that, then he will be fine. But yeah, sorry, go Mike.
Hopefully the safety car restart is as good as the actual race start, because we almost had 3 wide for the lead. And yeah, I just want to see that again. So, should be in this lap. All cars are behind the safety car right now. And yeah, should get it any moment now. It should be just before this long back straight, the Camel straight. Safety car in this lap, so Jensen will warm up his tires and lead the pack to a comfortable pace. But the safety car restarts around here, Mitch, they can be eventful, can't they?
That can be, eh?
Definitely. If you're at the back of the pack when the guy in first gets to the bus stop chicane, the guy in maybe fifth can't even accelerate because he's going through the bus stop chicane. So yeah, they can cause maybe a few incidents, but Jensen seems to be not aggressively weaving, and Jensen is away. Seems like he's got a decent start there. And I think there's going to be a lot of action into this bus stop chicane later down the field. I've not caught anything in the corner of my eye, but Jensen leads us onto...
Yeah.
Well, Pedro and Giantics will have to wait for a second because I'd want... Oh, Pedro is getting overtaken and...
Oh, softer tire though, eh?
So,
sorry,
Jensen up our route, and Damien looks like he's just going to be too far away on this lap. Anyone looking to make a move? No. Think. Oh, Postman.
Billy on Davies?
Yep. Yeah. Postman has just got fusion, and now Chris is going to look to do him as well, and he does. Mataman unlucky and has to sit behind him for now. So, we'll jump back up here to the top, guys. Nothing happening yet. 5/10 the gap. Damien looking very quick in this opening stint, Mitch.
Yeah, no, he does look...
Jensen's tires seem very cold. If you're right on board with Damien, you'll see Jensen's just not getting the turning that he maybe so desires off these tires.
Didn't warm up as much, or setup wise maybe.
And
I don't know.
Yellow flag sector 3. It's F. Lewis.
Is this gonna be a safety car?
No,
Hopefully
I don't think
not.
so. But Damien looks really quick on the straights compared to Jensen also, so this could be an interesting battle here, Mitch. Damien was 190 and Jensen was about 180 on that back straight, so Damien almost losing the car there. 195 for Jensen so far, so Damien did lose a bit of pace going up that hill, but currently 4 miles per hour quicker than Jensen. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I think if Damien can kind of keep clean and keep his car working, I think he has a chance of winning this race. But we all know how good Jensen is once he gets his tires in a good place, his head in a good place. I think he's a guy that's unbeatable when he is in a good place. But back to Pedro, P7. He has Boastman a second behind him so far. With Lewis retiring, he only has one car in front of him now as a Williams. Then he has SPW, and then he's... Wow, Pedro could really get a good result here, Mitch.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he's really
hopefully
slow.
He does. Hopefully it does.
Pedro driving very... Oh, and Pedro's in the wall!
Oh no, Pedro. What happened there, man?
Oh, and he's on the grass! He's not having a good time. And here comes a McLaren, and they're catching pretty rapidly here on Pedro. And he's out of ERS now. Oh no, poor Pedro. He has not... Oh, and a bit of traction slide there, and there we go. Mataman gets him. We'll jump on board with Damien real quick, and he's right behind Jensen here, Mitch. Oh, and this is going to be a move for the lead. Yep, very simple. Damien pulls to the left hand side, overtake button enabled, and boom, we have a new leader.
Okay.
And Chris is going to do the exact same move to Mikey, and there we go. Why is the SPW pitted already?
I'm not sure.
He's going to be asking to take those mediums a long way. I don't think the soft tires are at all near their peaking window. So Jensen still using overtake button to keep up with Damien. So Tyne already down to 22% ERS. That's not good.
Yeah, no, which isn't. Yeah, Brock is...
Oh, Damien picked up a time penalty, so that is Jensen already back in the lead.
Brock is closing on time.
Yep, I'm watching this now. He's going to send one into the bus stop chicane, I think.
Is he gonna send it?
He sends it. Randy outside, and I think that's going to be a pretty comfortable move. And Damien's into the pits.
Oh, Damien. Oh, sorry.
It's alright, don't worry. Oh, Tyne, you don't want to fight it here. Break early. Oh, they're fighting it into turn one. These two should really be helping each other. They've lost DRS on Jensen now.
Oh no, bye-bye. Go la later.
You can see Tyne's red light flashing there at the back of his car, and this is going to be a very easy move for Brock. No overtake needed. Brock. And now we should see the real pace of Brock. He's already back inside the DRS of Jensen, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, no, it should be though.
So Damien's come out in a bit of traffic here. Fusion being Z traffic. And he's out on hards. So a lot of guys thinking the hard tires are the tire to be on. I mean, I know it's been a long time since I've raced here, Mitch, but I'm almost certain the medium and soft is like the go-to strategy.
Yeah.
So Brock has actually lost a good bit of time here to Jensen. So Jensen's pace really showing in the middle sector. I think you're going to see a bit of Brock's straight line speed now, closing into just under 1.1 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, on board with Jensen, no pit. Brock, no pit. Tyne, no pit. J. Entex, no pit. Postman, no pit. Oh, yellow flag sector 3. SPW is retired.
No,
poor SP. Safety car. And no, I can see it.
The benefits here.
Everyone on the soft tires currently. Actually, you know who benefits the most? These guys on the hards. They actually kind of get off those tires. Drive-through penalty for Davis. Yeah, I mean Pedro benefits as well, but you know you're not going to take the softs 14 laps. You'll have to be very good on them. Definitely the guys on the softs benefit. They get their free pit stop. The guys on the hards, I think, would be silly not to pit. You know, 5 lap old. The guys are going to be literally right behind you. They're 10 seconds in front, so they're going to be arguably in front of you when they pit.
Sorry, Mike. What's it? How many laps can the softs go? Would you say? About 10.
I'd say 10 is what you'd be aiming to do.
Or later.
I think both. I think.
Okay.
You don't want to be pitting for the softs until lap 12, which is when the safety car ends. So if you're on like Mikey's position now, you're kind of screwed. It's the only way I can say it, but these guys at the front, Jensen will slow them down. No, Jensen's actually pulled a gap under the safety car, which is weird. And he's in the pit lane, so is Brock, so is Tyne, so is J. Entex. Oh, JNTX's throttle kind of slowing down. Yep, both guys on the hards in. Mikey also in, so Mikey's gonna be a weird one. I wonder what... Oh, Pedro, no, you're gonna have to double stack with Craze.
Oh, well.
So, Jensen mediums, Tyne mediums, Brock mediums, JNTX mediums, Chris mediums, Boastman mediums.
Those mediums will go to the end.
Definitely. So Fusion not pitting and Matoman not pitting. So other than that... Oh, Tyne jumped Brock in the pit lane.
What?
Okay.
We got Metaman leading.
Yep. Matoman
Okay,
is
that's
indeed leading.
interesting. With Tan and Brock.
So Boastman and Chris kind of brought back into this race. The gap's closed from about 8 seconds to 0. So that's good for them. Mikey on the hard tires. Pedro also on the hard tire. Steven leaves us as Pelly. And wow, the big loser there is Damien Mitch. You may remember he had took a normal pit stop. And look where it's put him. P12 from P1.
That's crazy, yeah.
Crazy. So this safety car will be in about lap 10. I'd say we'll have one more because this is the first lap following it.
Yeah, no, really. Whew.
What happened, Steven? We saw where you crashed. You crashed like right here, kinda. I'm guessing you came and hit that barrier on the left hand side. So Brock again in a bad position, Mitch. I mean, he's not really in a good position here. Tyne has jumped Brock, and I think if there's ever a man that will send it, it is Tyne.
Yeah, no, Tan was seen today.
So hopefully Tyne maybe gets a run on Jensen, overtakes him, and then we'll have a bit of a race. Other than that, I think Jensen has the pace to win the race. I think nothing much will happen.
Yeah, no, true.
Ah, you just hit the barrier, Stephen. That's how bad you are nowadays, I guess. Unfortunate for some. So, Mataman starting, I think this is his second or third safety car restart in H.O.R.
Yeah, he is good, man.
He tends to get an awful lot of them. He's just never on the right strategy. He's always on an alternate one.
Yeah.
So the pack obviously got through all right on Jensen's restart. I wonder what it will be like for Matuman's. Yeah, Stephen, it's not really realistic at all. The curbs are just... I don't know, man. You see the drivers ride them so much in real life.
Yeah.
And then some of them are just... You can ride them, but some of them are just auto spin. Like this section here with Matoman, you want to be all up on that right hand side, but some guys don't even touch it.
Yeah. Right.
And then obviously the track limits don't help because they usually run it to the outer white line. Safety car in this lap, so Matoman has the big task of heating these hard tires up.
Yeah, no, true, eh? Yeah, so hopefully, guys, make this exciting and get my blood flowing, pumped up.
Well, I
So,
mean,
yeah.
we should have one move at least, Jensen on Matoman. Other than that, I don't know. So
Hopefully
Matoman's
Brock.
gone and he's left Jensen in the dirt. But Jensen's going to have a good run through here. Oh, Matoman's kept his overtake on. This is an interesting tactic. Good exit, and Tyne is right behind Jensen here. J-Antex overtakes Fusion. Brock not had the greatest restart. Ooh, Jensen has a bit of a moment. And here we go.
Brock.
That moment didn't really cost Jensen. It was a weird moment. Tyne's going to keep this overtake enabled, but Jensen is also doing so. And yeah, Matoman keeps P1.
Oof.
Pedro gets overtaken. Chris does not get past Fusion. But he'll try now. No, he won't. And this has always been one of Chris's flaws. He doesn't get past quick enough. And oh, this is going to be close.
Come on.
Right around the outside. And that's a great move by Chris.
But more grip on that side, on the outside, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Oh, Fusion. Ooh, very close to going in the wall. Obviously, on 10 lap old hard, I mean mediums, they are almost past their sell by date.
Finished, man. They
Pelly looking to go round the outside of Mikey. Still side by side, and he's just very close to a touch.
Oh, Damien.
Damien's looking. Oh wow, the two guys snapping. And here goes Pelly looking to do it again.
Come on, 3 wide.
Here comes Damien. And I think Damien could be eyeing up both here, because Pelly's going to run out of ERS. Damien's going to break a bit earlier. Oh, a bit of a touch. Mikey's gone deep. Damien gets Pelly. But Pelly gets an absolute launch off the corner. And Pedro's just watching them. So Damien's going to allow Pelly to go deep here and maybe try get a switch back. Nope. Not happening.
Come on, Pedro, send it.
Just going to jump on board with Jensen. He's going to try make the move for the lead.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And we have a virtual safety car.
He lost it, Pedro.
Oh, Pedro crashed. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Up the hill.
And there goes his good streak. And all things have to come to an end.
Well, at least he's not second last, eh?
Well, when you look at the DNFs, he's second first. In the DNF championship, Pedro is second, Mitch.
Okay, yeah.
So this virtual safety car came out in the perfect time for Jensen, because these guys are going to have to stay behind Matoman, and yeah, Jensen could get a good launch here, easily be a second ahead.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get racing now. Oh, and it's not been the greatest start for Jensen. And Matoman and Tyne are looking to get him done here. Another yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, Matoman's so close, and here comes Tyne. Pulling to the left, pulling to the right, sends it down the inside, and it's Matoman still on the apex, and a good move by Tyne. And Jensen's out of ERS here, so Tyne could get a bit of a move done here. Whereas Brock down the inside of turn 1 should be a rather simple move. Matoman will just stick in behind.
Yeah, so this is really interesting. Is Brock, he's been sitting around 4th or something like that, but I think now he's got a bit more pace in the car, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, he's starting to move up now. Maybe that's his strategy, messing around with a few people. I don't know.
Well, look at his
but
E
anyway,
or S compared to the two guys in front. I mean, 80
he's just
down
been
to
saving
70
it.
now, but he's got double
That's why.
what the other two have. Oh, and here comes Boastman on Mataman, pulls to the left-hand side. Should be a rather simple move. I don't think Mataman will fight that too much. Chris currently behind JNTEX. I hope he gets this move done. Let's have a look. Really, really good exit there for JNTEX.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so guys.
Oh, and JNTEX gonna get the move done on Matoman. And look, here comes Chris. He was looking to have a wee look around the outside, thinking a bit better of it. Gets a nice wee chunk of curb there, and yeah, Matoman's gonna look to get a move done on JNTEX now. It's just back and forth here. Hopefully this keeps up.
Yeah. So guys, if you don't mind hitting that like button, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you.
But here comes Mataman on JNTEX. I was just flicking onto the lead. Mataman gets him. Chris gonna not send one.
I think Khan is on.
What's up?
Jensen.
Yeah, he was very close on the straight, so Jensen did have good late pace on the soft tire, so maybe he's holding out some tire life in these as well.
Yeah. Whew.
So it's been quite an exciting race so far.
Yeah, no, it is.
I'm gonna jump back on board with JNTEX here. I think he may try go for another move on Mataman. Oh, Mataman touches the grass.
Brock is gonna send it.
Oh.
Almost.
And JNTEX gets Mataman there. Side by side into the bus stop. Oh, a bit of a touch, and now Chris. Oh, a bit of a lock up there. Oh. Okay. JNTEX has took an unorthodox entry into the pit lane.
Oh, okay. Sure.
He missed the line. I think he may have planned to pit, but then oh, he has a drive-through. Oh.
Wow.
Well, that's interesting. So, back onto the action. Tyne not looking to get Jensen. This time Mataman is safe from Chris. Boastman 2 seconds off this lead pack, and I don't know, it's Belgium. It's a very hard track to get things moving when you've got cars in front on the DRS. They're just always going to be pulling away. Though Boastman, a lot of mans. So Boastman seemingly doing an okay job. Come down about a tenth of a second there. So Brock may be going for a move on Tyne here. He's really far back. Tyne's using his overtake. Brock was also using his. And I think Brock may look to send it. He does send it, but he's just too far back.
Come on, Brock.
So does Tyne have enough in his car to get this over the line and get a P1?
We would have to wait and see, eh?
I think he's just scared of using all his overtake on one attempt.
Yeah.
And he's baiting Jensen into using his. I see what he's doing here. Oh, Chris gets Mataman. Oh, and here comes Damien. Damien still on the left-hand side. Good move. Good defending by Chris. Nice. So, good job by them guys. Having some nice clean racing. Jensen's pulling a bit away here from Tyne. So those guys just don't seem to be doing anything interesting right now. Damien, I think, may have the pace advantage over Chris. At least in qualifying he did. But Chris's race pace might be a bit stronger.
Yeah.
Brock is definitely a bit closer to Tyne this time. Just too far away. I think what Tyne needs to do is save up his ERS for the kind of next 1 or 2 laps, just to fully send it on Jensen. Oh, he's getting close this time, but he's not gonna use his overtake. Oh, Damien got Chris. They're side by side. Good move by Damien. Chris with the switchback. And again, he's pushing him along here. Dives down the inside. Very, very close racing. Oh, bit of a touch, but again, Chris ran the outside and done. Oh, and they're still side by side. Wow. Really good racing here. They're still side by side. Wow, wow, wow. So close, so close, so close. Oh, Chris revving the car to the limit here. They've been side by side now for almost half a lap. Ooh, and Chris just sneaks into the slipstream here. Maybe gonna deploy some overtake button.
Yep.
Yep, here we go. Looking to go to the, from left to right, from right to left, and I think, yep, sends it on the brakes. Oh, a bit of a bang of tires. Damien's gonna go for the switchback, and here comes Matoman out of nowhere.
Is this gonna be 3-1?
Matoman's gonna get the jump on Damien, and Damien's now gonna send it up the inside of Matoman.
Chris takes the lead still. Then you got
Bang.
Damien, then
But here comes Damien.
Oh, this is going to be.
Oh, and Tyne, he's gonna get Jensen. He has got Jensen.
Oh, wow.
Right, quickly back onto this. So Damien and Tyne, no, not Tyne. Damien, Mataman, and Chris. Oh, Mataman got boxed in, but he's coming now, and it's side by side for Chris and Mataman. I don't think he was expected to say that a lap ago. But yeah, Damien has got through. And that was some good racing there by the guys. Chris and Damien going side by side for half a lap there.
Yeah. Oh.
But Tyne into P1. This is gonna be interesting, Mitch.
Sorry, I'm just still awake.
It's all good. Now, Brock may try what he's done to Tyne on the past few laps. And here he comes. Jensen's unaware of what Brock's been doing to Tyne for the last few laps. And here comes Brock. He is going to get close enough. And he does send it. And, oh, Jensen's had to try and go near the end of Tyne's gearbox. And they're so close. They're side by side. But Jensen just gets the acceleration out of the corner. That may have bought Tyne an extra lap at the front. Okay. So both drivers using up most of their overtake. And I don't think anything will happen this lap, but back on to Chris versus Damien. And I think this will be an overtake for Chris. Yep, pulls to the left hand side, and that is a really simple overtake there.
Yeah. So what, 3 laps to go?
4 laps to go if you include this
4
one.
Laps. Okay, let's do this.
But yeah, the guys seem to be doing a good job at keeping us entertained for once. You have a few stay awake comments in the chat, Mitch?
Who's this one?
Who do you think? Dumb and Dumber in the chat.
I am awake, guys, yes. And I'm very disappointed in you, Mr. Pedro. Really, dude, why did you lose the car?
No more Pedro for president.
Yeah, could have been driver of the day. Well, from Mitch's side, but anyway.
He's always the driver of the day in your side. Pedro for president. But anyway, yes. We'll move back on to Damien and Chris. They're about 7/10 off each other, and Chris has found some good pace here. He's really burned his overtake button to try and get away from Damien this lap. And this could be quite close. Another thing that could be quite close is Chris set a fastest lap of the race, so really pushed on that lap. Yeah. Jensen on Tyne, he's not gonna look to make the overtake this lap, but I think he does have Tyne's number here. Here comes Damien. They're both out of ERS, but Damien does just have enough to get past on this occasion. No switch back from Chris. Oh, and Chris picks up a time penalty, and the only 3 guys without a penalty are the top 3.
Sure. Wow. Really. Yeah, but anyway,
so, with 2
Mike
laps
is doing
to go.
A great job, Mr. Shadows and Pedro.
Just leave them. So, on to the last 2 laps after this one, Mitch. What do you think is going to happen?
I hope Jensen can get Tyne, eh?
Jensen's definitely very close.
The top 3 has got the same way of tyre, when they went in the pits, of course. Yeah, so, yeah.
Jensen took a much tighter line there. Damien sets the fastest lap, so him and Chris in a right old battle. I think this is Jensen's time to attack. This is Jensen's time to attack. It's gonna be close. Tyne's gonna pull to the right hand side. They're side by side. Ooh, a bit of a touch. Tyne's gonna do a switch back here. Oh, a bit of lag. And nope, not on this occasion. So, Jensen and Tyne switching positions on the penultimate lap. Will there be any more changes? We will have to wait and see. I kind of feel sorry for Brock. I wonder what would happen if he had not got held up in the pits and jumped. But Jensen's done a very good job of knowing when he needs to be in first place and when he needs to be in second place. And now he's in first place going on to the last lap of the race. And here comes Brock. He is going to get Tyne maybe. This
They
has
are
been
basically
as
the same on
close as he's got,
ERS.
and he's not going to send it. So, on to the last lap. Jensen sets the fastest lap of the race. So, for one last time, here we go.
Okay, just to
And I
throw in
think
driver
Jensen
of the
has
day for
already
most
won
awesome.
this because he has a lot more ERS done time. Yep, all out for time.
Yeah.
And Jensen has held on. So, driver of the day. Let's see. We'll check the game. Ooh, it's between Mikey and JNTX.
Okay.
For their that, and then
maybe Mr. Saturday, hopefully.
and then who would be your driver of the day, Mitch? No one's really shouting out at me at the moment. Brock is really close here to Tyne.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I was thinking of Mr. Pedro,
but then you remembered he retired about 20 laps ago.
Yeah. Yes.
So, Jensen has won the top three all completely out of ERS as they come into the final bus stop chicane. Jensen has won the Belgium Grand Prix from Tyne, from Brock, from Boastman, from Damien, who just narrowly beats Chris. Oh, Chris beats him on penalties. Matoman will come home for P7, Pelly P8, Mikey P9, Jay Entex will come home for P10. Davison Fusion still got half a lap away to go, but if you can maybe add Jensen to the party, Mitch.
Yeah, sure, man. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I don't know who to say with driver of the day.
I think I'm gonna go with Jensen for driver of the day. I think winning the race, I think he showed everything he needed to do.
Yeah, no. I agree with you, man. So, awesome. Just give my PlayStation to load.
So, right, after a very, very exciting race, Mikey does get the driver of the day from the game. Jensen wins from Tyne and from Brock. We'll skip the wee podium information. So Jensen actually got P1, pole position, no penalties, and fastest lap. So he took everything available, and I think he's going to take the driver of the day from us too, Mitch. I think it's made out a perfect race for him. Tyne P... Oh, don't want to leave the session. Tyne P2, Brock P3, Boastman P4, Chris P5, Damien P6, Mataman P7, Pelly P8, Mikey P9, Jay Entex P10. Davis and Fusion round out the remaining finishers. Skarma, Pedro, SPW, Lewis and Ronnie all did not finish the race. So
yeah,
we just wait for Jensen. Do you need me to do it?
Yeah, if you don't mind, PlayStation's playing up.
No problem, I will get him now. Jensen or 12.
Cool.
Done. Oh. Hopefully that added him.
I think you did. Well done, Mark. Thank you.
Yay.
Good to get an upgrade.
Wow, thank you to the PS5 for providing such quality entertainment for all you
Yes.
guys at home. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was a very, very good race, Mitch. I think Chris and Damien
yeah,
had a
it
good
was.
battle. Mataman had a good wee battle. The guys at the front obviously had a good battle. Uh, didn't see a lot of guys near the back, but we are joined by our
Oh my
race
god.
winner, Jensen. I get by the way you're acting, you are sweating quite a lot right now.
I'm emotional, mate. Uh,
Emotional.
yeah, never really lost for words, but Jesus Christ.
So
That
we are
was
joined by an
unbelievable.
emotional Jensen. So, uh, are you emotional because this is your 100th podium?
Not really, no,
Yeah.
that's another thing to say as well. I
He's
mean, I'm
gonna
happy with
cry.
that, but
You gonna cry? Want a tissue?
um, but man, that was a race that I never thought I'd be winning after
Uh-huh.
that, after seeing my times like before
Mm-hmm.
qualifying, or even pole position, and the scrap was just unbelievable. It was such a good race with those guys. They were very, very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good racing, and I just had to play the strategy with Tyne.
Yeah.
Let him through, let him deplete his energy, trying to defend,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked in the end because I was informed that he was on 0% on the final few laps, and I knew Brock had to get by him as well, so I was pretty much in the clear there. And with the fastest lap as well, it's even better.
Yeah, well, to make it even
Like a
better,
pro.
Jensen, I think me and Mitch can both agree that you were the
Yeah.
driver of the day also. So
Oh,
don't get too emotional, don't
wow.
get too emotional, but yeah, I mean, I'm kind of lost for words. I've never had a crying Jensen, Mitch. I mean, what
Not
do we
Yeah.
crying
ask him?
exactly, but just emotional, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No. True.
Yeah, so,
Oh,
I mean, you done everything perfect today. You got pole position, you got fast lap, you won the race, you got driver of the day. Monza tomorrow. I mean, I'm not saying anything other than that will be now a disappointment.
hoping
So,
not.
what can we expect from you?
I mean, from last week, the start of last week, I've been on such a roll in all my leagues really,
Yeah,
and yeah, if I win in Monza tomorrow, it's definitely
the return
something, I
of
don't know.
Pad Hacks Jensen, maybe.
I
Yeah,
was way too
so I
far ahead
mean,
in that.
I think you're a bit emotional here, a bit lost for words, so we'll wrap everything
Let's just
up.
say lost for words, yeah.
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 I just will grab something real quick. So, Mitch, do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah. Congrats, Jensen, and Tan and Brock. Yeah. Well done, everyone. Was a good race. Good farts and everything. So yeah. See you guys tomorrow.
Yep, definitely. And I'd just like to add thank you to our new partners, KD Drawings.
Yes.
You'll see them down in the description below. I think you can check out their Facebook page. A very talented artist. We would definitely advise you to go over and look at that page. But yeah, Mitch, we'll be back tomorrow for Monza.
Yes.
Definitely hope it's as good as this one and hope we can make another man cry. But yeah, from me and Mitch,
Yes.
that will be all tonight. And thank you and goodbye.